Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
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 Thanks. Oh, thank you.
Baby's got a booger and a beater, and that shit just won't go down. Baby's got a booger and a beater, and that shit it just won't go down. Baby's got a booger and a beater, and that shit just won't go down. Baby's got a booger and a beater, and that shit it just won't go down. Corrosion, corrosion to her thighs, erosion, erosion of her pride. Baby's got it, baby's got it. Baby's got it right between her thighs, and she went in my eyes, and it made my baby cry. She went in my eyes, and it made my baby cry. Yeah. Baby's got a booger and a sweeter, and that shit just won't go down. Baby's got a booger and a sweeter, and that shit it just won't go down. Baby's got a booger and a sweeter, and that shit just won't go down. Baby's got a booger and a sweeter, and that shit it just won't go down. Corrosion, corrosion between her thighs, erosion, erosion of her pride. Now, baby's got it, baby's got it, baby's got it, right between her thighs, and she went in my eyes, and made my baby cry. She went in my eyes, and it made my baby cry. Yeah. Baby's got a booger and a shaker, and that shake just won't go down. Baby's got a booger and a shaker, and that shit it just won't go down. Baby's got a booger and a shaker, and that shit just won't go down. Baby's got a booger and a shaker, and that shit it just won't go down. Corrosion, corrosion to her thighs, erosion, erosion of her pride. Yeah, baby's got it, baby's got it, baby's got it. Right between her thighs, and she went in my eyes, and made my baby cry. She went in my eyes, and made my baby cry. Baby's got a booger and a sweeter, and that shit just won't go down. Baby's got a booger and a sweeter, and that shit just won't go down. Baby's got a booger and a sweeter, and that shit just won't go down. Baby's got a booger and a sweeter, and that shit it just won't go down. Corrosion, corrosion between her thighs, erosion, erosion of her pride. Now, baby's got it, baby's got it. Baby's got it right between her thighs, and she went in my eyes, and made my baby cry. She went in my eyes, and it made my baby cry. No! Baby's got it, baby's got it, baby's got it. Corrosion, no. Corrosion, no. Baby's got it.
Everything could slip away, our lives they could renew. So, a creature for my amusement. Prepare for battle.
Well, it's nighttime, don't you know? There's a place you need to go. Grab your gal and grab your bow, 'cause it's time for the secret show. If you're feeling sad and low, and you're running out of dough, make it quick, don't take it slow, and head for the secret show. It's time for the secret show!
Bang, 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 popcorn. What movie that's from? Greetings and salutations here from planet Earth. It is I, Uncle Warren, and we are back with The Secret Show, number 148, I believe. When we get to 150, we're going to invite Kid Rock and Vanilla Ice to play at our 150th show. Something to that effect. Good evening, everybody. Let me say hi to everybody. We got Naybones. Naybones a ghost art over there on the rumbly, tumbly, tumble, rumbling, tumbling, tumble. It's a humble, rumble. Rumble. Did I say it like that? Because I'm weird. Over here on YouTube, we got John Kemper in the house. What's up, John? Kitty. Cowboy Kitty in the house. What's up, Zell? What the hell, Zell? Good to see you. Kameshwari Kate, making her husband some din-din. That's very sweet of you there, Kate. We got Anonymous across the pond. Hello, all my Earthling friends. Musk has a seat for you on Mars. Booked mine in 2007. Ahead of the curve. See you there, peeps. Says you crazy bastard. Steve Gee. What's up, Steve? Got Chuck's Intergalactic UFO Show Intergalactic. Another dimension. Wesley Donaldson. What's up, Wesley? What are the UFOs going to come fix this timeline? When are they going to come fix this timeline? They probably not. Wheat songs, yes. They need to, for real. Who all else is up in here? Our usual suspects. Go back here. Go Start doing double duty. Go Start likes it better over on Rumble, I think, because of all the more emojis they can use. I think that's everybody. If I missed you, as always, I'll aim better next time. So, tonight, what are we doing tonight? I figured, you know what? I didn't feel like pulling a whole bunch of videos and doing that business. So, instead, I wanted to show you some stuff, but we're going to read some stuff, too. So, don't worry, you don't have to read it. I can read it. But I want to kind of get into some topical kind of stuff, that's, it's newsy-ish kind of stuff, but I don't know, stuff that kind of needs to be taken a look at. This morning on Morning Extra, we did a story about Jared Kushner and Ivanka Trump opening Epstein Island 2.0 over in Albania, or possibly. The island itself is wild. There's all kinds of tunnels and stuff under there, because it used to be a communist fortress there, or a communist base there. Is it above our 6th grade level? It's newsy-ish. Well, I wanted to play this James Lee video because I like James Lee. I'm skeptical of everybody, you know, as we all should be. You know, keep your critical thinking skills intact. But so far so good with James Lee until he disappoints me, which I always get disappointed. So pardon some of the formatting's a bit off here. So we're probably just going to use the old website, full screen website, big thing here. So darkness across the land. Let's listen to James Lee talk about this new island that they're purchasing out there.
Bunkers, bomb shelters, and miles of secret tunnels. Sezon Island is home to at least 3,600 Soviet-style nuclear bunkers built during the Cold War. Oh, so this random deserted island that you just stumbled upon coincidentally happens to be a Cold War military base. How convenient. What exactly is Ivanka and Jared actually building on a remote island off the coast of Albania? Is it a land grab, a luxury resort? Is it Epstein Island 2.0? Or perhaps something even more nefarious? Well, here's what the mainstream media is telling us. Sold to the Trump family, one of the last undeveloped islands in the Mediterranean, Ivanka Trump and her husband Jared Kushner have spent more than $1 billion on an Albanian island that will be a luxury resort. Just another luxury resort, they say, which would be bad enough in and of itself. And officially, that is all that it is. But I've done a lot of digging over the past few days, and the truth, or the alleged truth, shall we say, information that mainstream media is certainly not going to tell you, this island thing, I think, is much, much darker than that. Let's get into it.
I'm working on an incredible project with my husband in the Mediterranean. It's massive in scale.
I think that's an understatement. Can you explain?
Yes, it is. It is.
There's no power on this island. You're building everything from scratch, correct?
Well, it's an unbelievable.
Look at this fucking whitewashed ass shit. Looks like a Palm Olive commercial. Sorry, I had to interject.
Beautiful 1,400 hectare private island in the middle of the Mediterranean. We were on a friend's boat and we stopped for a swim. Effectively, that's how we found it. We swam to the islands. We went on a hike, barefoot all the way up to the top, and we were just captivated.
Barefoot all the way to the top. You're telling me that we're meant to believe that Ivanka Trump swam to this island, this is Sezon Island, where they're building their new luxury resort, and hiked all the way to the top barefoot. Come on, that is so fake and gay. G-H-E-Y, gay. And this is how you know that they're lying, because the origin story is just so preposterous. This is a little or a big detail that they've left out. Bunkers, bomb shelters, and miles of secret tunnels. Sezon Island is home to at least 3,600 Soviet-style nuclear bunkers built during the Cold War. Oh, so this random deserted island that you just stumbled upon coincidentally happens to be a Cold War military base. How convenient. Quote, because of its military background, experts have warned about the presence of mine-like weapons and other unexploded ordnances dotted across the landscape that will need to be cleared in order for the destination to become safe for visitors. But you guys swam up to the island and hiked barefoot to the top. Right. The 1,400-acre Mediterranean island is also home to at least 10 miles of underground tunnels from the communist era. Several bomb shelters and buildings designed to store military supplies and ammunition are also arranged around the area. Miles and miles of underground tunnels. This is definitely starting to sound a lot like Epstein Island 2.0. And what I'm referring to, since it's been a little while since we've talked about the Epstein files, is the alleged underground tunnels underneath Little St. James, where he did God knows what to people. And it just so happens it's the same cast of characters who are involved in this project. Let's take a listen to Jared Kushner.
Oh, God.
I was on a vacation after we left government in the summer of 2021. We were on our friend Nat Rothschild's boat. We got picked up in Montenegro, and then we started sailing over to Corfu, and we spent a couple days in Albania. One of the nights there, Prime Minister Rama came to the boat. I had not met him when I was in government, but I was very, very impressed with his vision for what he wanted to do with Albania.
Oh, so maybe it wasn't a random swim plus barefoot hike to the top, captivated by the beauty. Maybe it was a specific expedition to scout for a particular island led by the Rothschilds. This is a great investigative article written by Tom Elliott. What is Jared Kushner actually building on Sezon Island? A $1.4 billion resort on a former Soviet submarine base brokered aboard a Rothschild yacht financed by Gulf sovereign wealth surrounded by Epstein's social network. 2 or 3 too many coincidences there, I think, for this not to be something more than what they're telling us. Quote, Kushner told the All In podcast that he discovered the island while on vacation aboard the yacht of his friend Nathaniel Rothschild, and that he later met privately with Edi Rama aboard the same yacht to begin discussions, and Edi Rama is the Prime Minister of Albania. Affinity Partners' principal known investor is the Saudi Public Investment Fund, which wired Kushner $2 billion in 2021 over the objection of its own screening committee, and Nat Rothschild's documented social network, the people he has worked with, sued, sailed with, and been photographed with for the last 2 decades, overlaps in non-trivial ways with the social network that ran Jeffrey Epstein's last decade. Anyway, the article does a great job connecting all the dots, citing the sources. You'll see all the connections between the Rothschilds, various characters within the Epstein files, and the funding of this, which comes not only from the Saudis, but other weird, sketchy characters. And so, yeah, this does look like another, Epstein 2.0 kind of thing. And that would be sort of sinister enough as a plan as it is. God knows what the bunkers or the tunnels would be used for. But the reality, I think, if you dig even deeper, is that the project is so much bigger and grander in scale than Little St. James, allegedly. Quote, the official pitch is straightforward. Amon resorts, luxury villas, marina, ecotourism, restoration of military structures, job creation for Albania, a, quote, destination to be envied, in Rama's phrase. Once again, that is the Prime Minister of Albania. The actual project is murkier. Tens of thousands of rooms is not a boutique resort. It is, in scale, closer to a mid-sized European city. Restoration and adaptive reuse of Cold War military-era structures is not, on the face of it, an obvious luxury hotel marketing point, and yet it is featured prominently in the development plan as released. A private island framing, in the words of one of the principals, applied to sovereign Albanian territory under a long-term concession, raises questions about what private is meant to mean. Strategic investor status, expedited permits, environmental review, fast-tracked through a protected wetland, these are not the regulatory hallmarks of a transparent commercial development. They are hallmarks of a sovereign giveaway. I don't know about you, but reading that, it seems like they want their own lawless society, or at the very least, a society where they, the technocrats, the globalist elites, they get to decide the rules of engagement, and basically they get to do whatever it is that they want to do. On December 30th, 3 weeks before Trump moved into the White House for the second time, Rama's government granted Atlantic Incubation Partners, LLC, the status of strategic investor for the planned 1.4 billion euro investment on the uninhabited island of Sezon, effectively granting a host of tax breaks, price cuts, and accelerated procedures. I don't know about you, but reading that, accelerated procedures, to me, based on my interpretation of all the reporting that I've read, is that Kushner and his team have kind of been given carte blanche as to what they want to do with that island, how they want to build it out, and more importantly, do whatever they want to do once they get to that island, right? Is it just privacy that they're after, or is it luxury, ultra luxury, or could it be something as dark as, human experimentation that wouldn't be permitted in other parts of the world? Is it salacious activities similar to what happened on Little St. James, science experiments? We don't know what it is. And the thing is, it doesn't seem like that island is Albanian territory anymore. It seems like it's under some sort of more private jurisdiction. It says here, and this is a 2025 interview with Jared Kushner, quote, "One of the most compelling points about the island is just the ability to have privacy." He explicitly said that. And privacy, if you think about it from a more benign or more innocent point of view, it just means they want to be isolated. But if you think about it more, could it mean that they don't want oversight? They don't want accountability? That's what privacy means to them? Kushner also says that, quote, "We're being faithful and considerate of the environment around us. I think people will be very, very pleased." So all these details combined reminds me of another Epstein project. I don't know if you remember this one, the Ghislaine Maxwell Terra Mar project, where they said it was some kind of environmental project. But if you dig deeper, they also offered investors the ability to buy passports, almost as if they were setting up a sovereign nation. And then it kind of abruptly went away. It was shut down when Epstein was arrested in 2019. Let's do a little trip down memory lane here just to remind ourselves what that was.
Okay, so you guys know how we've talked about Terra Mar before, right? Ghislaine and Jeffrey's oceanic environmental project that they created really to boost their reputations in a time when there was a decent amount of heat on them in the media, but there were not any like criminal investigations happening at that point. And as we've talked about, Terra Mar kind of merged with Palos and Poli's We Are the Oceans initiative. And that is ultimately how Ghislaine Maxwell got into the United Nations. But I was doing a little bit of research and I found Ghislaine Maxwell's original Terra Mar website in the Internet Archive. And the more I look, the more it's obvious that this was more than just like something to help Ghislaine and Jeffrey's reputation. Because if you go on this website, you can see that it offers an opportunity to become a citizen of Terra Mar and get your passport online. Like this is supposed to be an oceanic environmental foundation. Like what are we talking about? Like it gives you options to like purchase portions of the ocean. Like it's very strange. Like obviously I don't know all the answers. Something very weird is going on here.
Yeah, I would say there's definitely something weird going on then. And if you fast forward to today with this particular project and you look at all the different pieces of the puzzle, the cast of characters involved with, you know, Epstein and his past associates, the structure of the island itself with the tunnels and the military bunkers, and then you layer on top of that the Albanian government, which has basically ceded jurisdiction of the island to Kushner's private equity firm. It looks like what they're building is a little colony where global elites and technocrats live under their own laws. But as you may have seen, people, the Albanians, are not going quietly into the night with mass protests breaking out all over the country, thousands upon thousands marching in the streets. We could definitely use a little bit of that here in the United States, just saying. There are also other reports that protesters are throwing petrol bombs at the former leader's house and demanding the resignation of the current prime minister. People are pissed.
Love to see it. Love to see it.
Dhe fillimisht ne protestojmë për ndërhyrjen që është bërë, pra nuk flasim më për natyrë që të mbetet aty, por një qytet të ri.
Let's take a listen to that last part once again, and it's subtitled, but so let's read it one more time because I think it's important. He says that, in other words, we are no longer talking about nature that will remain intact there, but about the creation of an entirely new city. And that is seemingly what they are doing. Okay, again, 10,000 rooms is not a quaint boutique private luxury resort. It's a tiny island nation. In response, Albania has apparently just moved to freeze Kushner's developer assets. It says right here, a widening property fraud investigation into a $4 billion luxury resort linked to Jared Kushner has led Albanian authorities to freeze developer assets, compounding pressure from public protests and international critics. At this point, we don't really know what's going to come of that. Based on my understanding, the Prime Minister of Albania is holding pretty firm in his support of the project. But that is the playbook. And what I mean by that is the public pressure and the protests is how you hold these people accountable, in that everybody in office is basically a puppet. You could think of them all as puppets. The only question is, who is the puppeteer? Is it the global elites? Is it the billionaires? Is it the people in the Epstein class? Or could there be a world where regular people, collectively, people like you and me, wield more power than those disgusting corrupt elites? I hold out hope for the latter. That is it for me this week. I think, again, this is one of those stories that, yes, the mainstream media is covering it because they're being forced to due to these mass protests, but they still don't have the balls to tell you the truth about the true intentions, alleged true intentions of Ivanka and Jared. So I'm curious, what do you think is the goal of Cezanne Island? Is it actually just going to be a luxury resort, or could it be something more nefarious? Sound off in the comment section below. Also, if you want to support my journalism, you can go to my website, 5149jameslee.com. You can sign up to become a member, or there's also options to give a one-time donation, no subscription necessary. You can also buy some merch. But if not, no worries at all. Just take a second to like this video, hype it up, share it, subscribe. If you haven't already done so, turn on that notification bell so you can be the first to know when my next video drops. And as always, thank you so much for your time, and I will see you in the next one.
Okay. Oh. Yeah, he looks like he was putting time out there for a second. He was just, his face against the wall. I know that was I know what that was. That was a little long, but I figured we'd get the whole thing in there. And I don't really like to interrupt videos in the middle like that, but sometimes I do. But yeah. So Cezanne Island, I think, is what they were talking about, in Albania, and it's it's an old communist base with all these. When they went to the real estate agent to talk about it, they said, this is great, you'll love it. It's beautiful ocean, nice scenic views. And Kushner's like, yeah, that's all well and good, but tell me about the tunnels. I really want to know about the tunnels. Well, the tunnels are made of diamond and brass and live in that was too fancy. Speaking of fancy, Laney's here. What's up, Laney? Good to see you. We had a few people sneak in during the movie. CBC voters here. Sean's here. My buddy Corbeck in the house. Anybody else sneak in here? So sneaky. You're so sneaky. But it's good to see all of y'all. Yeah, we're doing a little something different tonight. We're gonna play some videos eventually. Like that one, but not 14 minutes long. But we're also gonna I wanted to kind of read some interesting news stories for you, but not like the usual, like, yes, Israel's not ceasing their ceasefire, stuff like that. Oh, Bella's here too. What's up, Bella? Good to see you, Bella. But I thought maybe some interesting articles that you may want to know about, like this one, for example. Meta silently added face recognition code for its smart glasses to millions of phones. I love tech. I do like the cool tech stuff, but when tech is able to track you, that's when it's like, no, thank you. No, please, and no, thank you. So Meta has quietly embedded face recognition technology for its smart glasses into an app downloaded to millions of phones, according to a Wired analysis of the company's software. Code discreetly added to Meta's AI app over multiple updates this year shows that the feature, internally called Name Tag, identifies people captured by the glasses camera, and when activated, alerts the wearer when it recognizes someone. Not creepy at all, is it? It's okay, maybe a little. Okay, it's creepy as hell. Code discreet. Let's see. So we just said that. The discovery of name tag in the live Meta AI app shows that Meta had begun shipping face recognition code to users' phones while publicly describing it as something the company was still thinking through. Already installing something and then saying you're just thinking through is what we call a lie. We call that a falsehood. In April, Meta said if it were to utilize face recognition, it wouldn't be rolled out without first taking a very thoughtful approach. Wink, wink, wink. But Wired found that as early as January, core components of the system had been integrated into software distributed to millions of people. You've been avoiding voice recognition tech. I'm going to wear a ski mask to go outside. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, very creepy. Very creepy. And the fact that it's on there is creepy enough. But the fact that they said, no, we didn't put it. We're just thinking about, we're just talking. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. We're just talking. Meanwhile, there, I put it in there. Though not yet enabled, name tag sits inside a Meta AI companion app that's been downloaded over 50 million times and is necessary for use of key features of its smart glasses, including Ray-Ban and Oakley models. If activated, it will transform faces captured by Meta's glasses into unique biometric signatures, commonly known as face prints, and check each one against face prints stored on the user's phone, a database that's currently configured to receive updates from Meta. Recognized faces will trigger notifications, while the rest are cropped, indexed, and saved to a folder marked pending. Pending for who, I wonder? So yeah, just basically you're going out there with these Meta glasses, capturing everybody, face recognizing people. And guess what? It's going to end up on a database somewhere, and somebody's going to be able to track you down in there, thanks to those fucked up glasses. Ellen, I'm hardly working, dear, but I appreciate you. You're the one that's working hard, too. If you haven't checked out Ellen's new show, check her out on her channel, Ellen Chimerson. The name says it all right there. That's her name. Good to see you, sweetie. I hope you're doing well. We're going to actually do a weather report here in just a second with max velocity, but I wanted to get this out of the way. Name tag would revive a type of technology Meta said it has sunsetted in 2021 when the company announced it would delete more than 1 billion face prints belonging to Facebook users following years of controversy over its photo tagging system. These are the same people that's like, when you post pictures on Facebook, there are pictures now. Sorry, not sorry. Meta ultimately paid $650 million to settle a class action lawsuit brought by Illinois users, and in 2024 agreed to a separate $1.4 billion settlement with Texas over allegations it had unlawfully collected biometric data from users. Shocking. I know, that should be like a drinking game. What? This technology is used to hijack my biometric data and give it to somebody? What? That's hypocrisy. That's heresy. Yeah, I know, right? That's with those Groucho Marx glasses that you used to get at Spencer's, the black glasses with the big nose and the mustache underneath. That's what we all need to get. We need to get the Groucho glasses so everybody will look like Groucho. Its renewed efforts arrive amid a mounting opposition to consumer-level face recognition, which privacy advocates argue will give anyone from stalkers to immigration agents easy access to a dangerous technology. Internal Meta documents published by the New York Times in February showed the... Where's my... Hello. Where the hell? In February showed the company had planned to roll out the feature during a dynamic political environment when Meta believed its biggest critics would be preoccupied. Oh, you scandal monkeys. 3 AI models powering name tag have already been deployed from Meta servers and now reside on its customers' phones, according to Wired analysis, which is independently reproduced by outside experts. One model detects faces, one crops them, and a third encodes them into biometric data. Not scary at all. Only traces of the user interface are currently present, hinting at how the feature may ultimately work. A May version of the app rebrands the feature for users as connections, inviting them to remember the people you met. What if you don't want to remember? What if you're just like, I just want to forget these motherfuckers? Meta won't let you. It remains unclear whose faces will be included in the system's recognition database, how those profiles are created, or how many people could ultimately be identifiable through it. There's this thing too, right? The Ring cameras, the doorbell Ring cameras, they're getting shit on too for getting people's information and giving it to the government. We all get the same face tag. I know, right? I want to get the Mike Tyson one with that one, the thing. Nadia, good to see you. To understand what it's for, was this Edwin Black, IBM in the Holocaust? Then note Marsha Blackburn on who they want to eradicate. Yeah, those flocking cams too. There's some of these people who are standing up to the data centers now, they're trying to get rid of the flock cameras too. It really is just like, listen, they'll tell you, well, we could save lives with this. Yeah, but nobody wants people. They don't want cameras all over them, right? Even if they're not doing anything wrong, they just want. Sometimes you just don't want people to know where you are. You just want to take a walk somewhere. You just want to go somewhere away from people. And then you can't do it because of these things. There's more to it, but whatever. I don't want to bum you out. Yeah, the flock cams. Crazy. And Meta doing this shenanigans too. So apparently we have some weather going on here. Actually, north of us in Wisconsin is getting hammered. Got max velocity over here. So just want to take a real quick peek. He's there. I won't turn on the audio, but he's very intense. If you don't know who this guy, well, I'll let you listen to him for a second here. I can do this. Wait a minute. Did I do something wrong? Oh, I know what I did wrong. I do this.
Love life.
Talked about his love life.
Talked about Taco Bell on Tuesday. Taco Bell on Tuesday. Trampoline Taco Tuesday. Tossing trampolines on Tacos Tuesday.
Yeah, that's enough of that. So yeah, let's just look up here. We got like a bunch of shit. So Kate, I don't know if you still got peeps up in the Wisconsin area, but yeah, it's not looking too good there. So, but they're hardy people up there. So, on here. So I thought that was wild about Meta. And that's why I don't have any of that shit. I don't have the Alexa. I don't have any of that stuff. I'm scared of it. I'm scared of AI to a certain extent, right? I don't think this commercial stuff is the ones we need to worry about, although it's not good. It's run by these data centers and shit like that. But what I'm really concerned about is Ozzy to be resurrected as an AI hologram. I already thought he was a hologram, even before he died. He was just kind of floating there. I know you do. That's like one of your home bases. So, this is from RT. Let me see if I can make this bigger. Yeah, the Battle of Armenia, live at the Civic Center. So, of course, Ozzy died last year. Was it last year? I thought it was this year. Was it last year? Wow. Oh, yeah, July of last year. Damn, it's been almost a year. British rock legend Ozzy Osbourne, the charismatic Black Sabbath frontman who helped define heavy metal for generations of fans, is set to make an AI-powered digital comeback and his family has unveiled plans to cash in on his death. To create an interactive hologram of the late singer. I guess kind of like they did with Tupac and Whitney Houston. Didn't they make like holograms of them too? You can't unsee the cat man. So the self-styled Prince of Darkness died last year at the age of 76 after a years-long battle with Parkinson's and other health problems. His death came just weeks after a farewell reunion concert in his hometown of Birmingham that raised millions for charity. The project was announced by Osbourne's wife, Sharon, and son Jack during a panel at Licensing Expo in Las Vegas. The endeavor will move forward in partnership with tech companies Hyperreal and Proto Hologram, which specialize in AI-generated digital replicas and immersive entertainment experiences. I wonder if the bats that he bites the head off of will be holograms as well. The announcement quickly triggered backlash online, with critics questioning the growing use of AI to recreate dead celebrities while urging the family to let the man rest. Responding to the criticism during a YouTube Q&A on Tuesday, Jack Osbourne said the avatar was going to be tasteful, asserting that his father would be into this. The rock icon's son also noted that the technology involved was far more advanced than simply hooking up an image of my dad to ChatGPT. Yeah. Raccoon. Rocket Wrecker. There's never enough Felch's. You ever had Felch's grape jelly? Let me tell you, buddy, it ain't jelly. At least not grape jelly. Good to see you. Are you local? Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Be a good raccoon rocket wrecker for all humanity. Please and thank you. According to the family, the life-size digital Ozzy will be capable of interacting with fans in real time using AI-trained. So it is basically hooking an image up to ChatGPT. Yeah, Jack, you lied. So the real-time using AI trained on the singer's voice, appearance, and archive footage. The technology could eventually be used in films, advertisements, and other media projects. And chances are you're going to see other celebrities posthumously. You're already seeing it in like some of the Star Wars movies. So this is Sharon. Sharon! We're going to take it all around the world. People can talk to him and he will talk back. Sharon Osbourne croaked. Osbourne joins a growing list of late entertainers digitally recreated through AI and hologram technology, including Elvis Presley, and of course we said Tupac. Debate over such technology has increasingly drawn comparisons to dystopian scenarios explored in the British sci-fi series Black Mirror, which explored AI-generated recreations of human personalities. This isn't the first controversy surrounding AI tributes that has emerged since Osbourne's death. Last year, a Rod Stewart concert featuring an AI-generated video of the singer alongside other late music stars grew criticism online, with some viewers calling it creepy and tasteless. Interest in Osbourne's legacy has remained strong. Sony Pictures is developing a biopic for release in 2028, while an exhibition dedicated to his life and career is running in Birmingham through September. You want AI Ozzy? I don't think people want that. Maybe the blue waffle gives you the grape jelly. That sounds like a riddle. Are you the Riddler? I know, Max Headroom timeline. Yeah, so I don't think I'd want that. I don't think I'd be a super fan of seeing that. I don't want to see anybody digitally recreated. I'm sorry. It's just, come on. Don't be like that. What's this? Let me do this. You know, it's wild. This is wild. Actually, this isn't very long. That's okay. We'll show you. So no, I said stop it. Stop it. So, have you guys ever seen those, like those displays? They'll have like big, giant, like, it's kind of like fireworks, only it's drones, and they use like lights and stuff like that. And they make these figures and stuff. And it's just like, you know, they're all just choreographed and like, I guess AI controls it or whatever. And just, it makes all this crazy shit. Probably going to bring, that's probably how Jesus is going to come back. He's going to come back as some drone made shape. And then he's like, you know, and people will be like, that's drones, fuck off. But apparently this happened. Where did this happen? This is video. Dozens of drones splash into Sydney. So this is in Australia. This is one of those drone displays gone horribly awry. It kind of reminds you of I swear I thought turkeys could fly, when Les Nessman's dropping the turkeys out of the helicopter. So you see these, it's like, oh God, the humanity, oh no. And just shit's just fucking up. It looks like it's supposed to be like some sort of DNA strand or something. I don't know. But that shit happened. That's crazy. What else we got here? We have to be very careful of technology, especially like with these AIs where you're using them for a lot of like documents and stuff like that. You're using it for research or whatever. First off, you know, you're feeding these data centers, basically. You're making them work harder. And that's why a lot of the people in these communities are like, let's get these fucking data centers out of here. Shit's loud. My bills are high. And what is it doing for me? Jack shit. So that we had a story on the Undercurrent Wednesday. How, you know, the AI is the big push to replace humans, but it turns out now that they're actually charging for AI, the AI is more expensive than humans. Isn't that funny how that works out like that? So I mentioned this morning on the show, and I think it's funny that this is happening, or not happening, I should say, as artists flee Trump-linked U.S. 250th anniversary concert. So he said he's doing some sort of thing on the 24th of this month instead, some sort of rally, because this was your star-studded lineup here. So let's see, Martina McBride, she canceled. Young MC, Bust a Move fame, he busted a move out of this event. CNC Music Factory said, everybody dance now. Dance your ass out of this fucking shit. Even Vanilla Ice. Actually, I don't think Vanilla Ice dropped out. Milli Vanilli did. And the Commodores, though, really, this is the Commodores without Lionel Richie, by the way. So 6 of the 9 acts, nice, originally announced to perform at the Freedom 250 organized Great American State Fair on the National Mall have pulled out, giggity, after learning the event was linked to the Trump administration. They didn't think that the president was going to be, come on, y'all. So Bret Michaels of Poison, Morris Day and the Time, you know, oh. Rapper Young MC, country singer Martina McBride, the Commodores, and Jody Rocco of Milli Vanilli, the one who survived, R.I.P., the other guy, whoever your name was, have all announced their withdrawal, leaving only Vanilla Ice, Flo Rida, and CNC Music Factory still scheduled to perform. So those three are still going to be performing for Trumpy in the Octagon. Most artists cited the same core complaint, that they had been recruited under the impression the event was a nonpartisan celebration of the country's 250th anniversary, only to discover the reality after the lineup was publicly announced on May 27th. And they said, oh shit, well, I don't think this is for me, guys. McBride said she had specifically asked organizers whether the event was nonpartisan and was assured it was until the day the lineup dropped. I'm here to entertain and unite people, not divide them. She wrote on the tweeters. She wrote this long ass shit. Martina McBride. Michaels framed his withdrawal similarly, saying what had been presented to him as a national celebration had evolved into something much more divisive than what he had agreed to participate in, and cited safety concerns alongside the political controversy. Meanwhile, Young MC said that he had accepted the booking after his close friend and fellow rapper Rob Bass died earlier in May, stepping into Bass's slot. R.I.P. Rob Bass. He later described the entire episode as a bait and switch, saying neither he nor other artists had been told about any connection to the Trump administration before the flyer went public and the backlash began. The situation with CNC Music Factory added a further layer of chaos, as it often does in the case of C&C Music Factory. Lead rapper Freedom Williams initially suggested he might pull out Giggity after learning of the Trump ties before reversing course, following online criticism of his potential withdrawal, delivering a lengthy social media rant in which he insisted he would not let public pressure dictate his decisions. Also, he said, I haven't had any money in 20, 30 years. Fuck yeah, I'm going to do this because it's CNC Music Factory. The casinos aren't paying quite as much. Hey, yo, man. Freedom 250 spokesperson Julia Friedland defended the event as inherently non-political, saying she could not speak to the specific negotiations with performers, but maintained the fair had always been billed as a nonpartisan celebration. I don't think there's anything partisan about America being around for 250 years, she told The Hill. I don't know if she talks like that, but I'm assuming she does. Perhaps the most substantive controversy concerned Freedom 250's fundraising model. According to the New York Times, the organization offers donors tiered access to the Trump administration in exchange for contributions. $500,000 secures VIP access and preferred seating at events. $1 million buys a private reception with Trump and a photo opportunity. Oh, it's like Comic-Con. Then the prices are pretty close too. And $2.5 million or more comes with a speaking role at the July 4th celebration in Washington. So for $2.5 million, you could go up there and talk shit. I'd be talking about what my dumps look like in the mornings for $2.5 million. It's like, look, God bless America, and man, I gotta lay off the corn. I'm just saying. A group of Democratic senators launched a formal probe into these practices in February 2026, arguing that a government-backed civic commemoration should not function as a vehicle for donors to purchase access to the president. And then they remembered who the president was, and they're like, oh yeah, he's like a cash whore. He'll probably do people's birthday parties if they're allowed in. Yeah, woohoo, way to get fired. Yeah, it's pretty sad. Additionally, approximately $10 million in congressional funding, originally allocated to the separately established nonpartisan America 250 Commission, created by Congress under Obama in 2016, was redirected to Freedom 250 by the end of 2025. Shocking, I know. Critics have argued the maneuver effectively allowed the Trump administration to absorb a bipartisan institution and subordinate it to a politically aligned organization. Yeah, this, I don't know anybody who really gives a fuck about the 250th anniversary of America, right? You know what I mean? It's kind of like your favorite TV show, and they have a clip show episode where they're just showing you clips from other episodes. You're like, man, this is just, I feel cheated. Corn Pop, Colonel Sanders, love child. The Great American State Fair is only one component of an expansive program. This is a foreign outfit, so they had the program me on the end there. Of 250th anniversary events Trump has assembled, several of which have drawn criticism. A USC fight card scheduled for the White House South Lawn on June 14th, coinciding with both Flag Day and Trump's 80th birthday. That's a harmonic convergence right there. Drew widespread derision when construction photos of the temporary arena emerged. Critics called it a national embarrassment and a disgrace, with some observers noting the incongruity of a high production spectacle against the backdrop of ongoing economic strain and the U.S. war on Iran. Even UFC commentator Joe Rogan described the event as odd. The Patriot Games, a 4-day televised athletics competition for high school students, one young man and one young woman per state, attracted a similarly skeptical reception, with many online drawing comparison to the Hunger Games. Yes. This whole 250th anniversary thing is it's just wild. And God loves CNC Music Factory. They're like, look, we need cash, y'all. Seriously. Everybody dance, y'all. Everybody put some money in my pants, y'all. That's what he's talking about. And Vanilla Ice, and he's just happy to be there, I think. He's just happy that people still know who he is. Flo Rida. All right. That's what, it's not like it was a Grammy Award nominee night that they had before. Now he's going to just fuck up your birthday with this UFC crap. I only had to contend with a flag in the past. Oh, so you share a birthday with Trumpy there, John? That's terrible. That's like 420 being, of course it's a great pot day, but it's also Hitler's birthday too. 80th birthday must have 80 grand and a McDonald's to boot. Yeah, probably the whole McDonald's, the whole restaurant. Don't say that. No, I'm not. No, you're the 420, and his birthday is that's what I was comparing that to. Yeah, so we're just kind of winging it tonight. I didn't really have much planned. I didn't really have anything planned for tonight, except I wanted to read off some of that stuff that I found interesting. And I hope you did too. To kind of mix things up a little bit. We usually do like the silly videos and stuff like that. We do have more. Haven't pulled it up yet. Where is this? One moment, please. I actually have hang out and wait a second music, but I haven't brought that up yet. Let's see. Okay. So like I said, I download these videos, and I didn't do it this time because I got a little lazy. But it's okay. So this is Tim from Kicking Harold. If I can get this thing to work right. Why the hell did you do that? Nobody told you to do that shit. MFer. We bring back Tim, and he's talking about this 80s song that you should know. So let's listen.
When a band made a parody song to make fun of other bands, they accidentally had a huge hit. Back in the mid-1980s, a new artist was recording their debut album. And at the time, rock songs with frat boy party attitudes were climbing the charts. Hell yeah, dude. I'll put the keg in the bathtub. I Wanna Rock and Smokin' in the Boys' Room were a couple of hits that this band thought were pretty dumb. Boo! So just for fun, they came up with a parody that was just a goof on these kind of songs. They even brought in a famous metal guitarist to do an intentionally goofy lead on it. The band thought that everyone would understand that this was a joke, but nope, the universe had other plans. All the frat boy types thought this song was badass, and it became their party anthem. So now the band's concerts were filled with the same type of dude that they were making fun of. Beastie Boys rule, dude!
You gotta fight for your right to party!
There will only be 7 planets after I destroy Uranus.
That's funny. We'll get to that in a second. Yeah, so you gotta fight for your right to party was the Beastie Boys basically making fun of these hair metal bands. I always wondered about that. It's like I thought the Beastie Boys were rap. And then because that song's not really rap. It's more rock driven, right? But it's okay. This next one is 2025 point of view. Watch crazy clips. So this is kind of like a Cards Against Humanity kind of thing. Where they do this. So this one says there will only be 7 planets after I destroy Uranus. I think he says it. Giggity.
There will only be 7 planets after I destroy Uranus.
Before I answer, you should know that I'm 9.
Oh no, bro! No! When your doctor asks if you're sexually active,
your father and I are getting a divorce.
Weird flex, but okay.
forget nudes. Let me see those molars.
Dad?
Want to have a kid or something to spice things up? I'm kind of bored.
Mom, what?
Turn around.
Wait, is this sketchy Tinder guy?
So silly. Anywho, have you guys ever played Cards Against Humanity? Oh my God. I gotta say, if you ever are in the situation where you're gathered with people who aren't very sensitive, I highly recommend Cards Against Humanity. The card game was great. Yeah. There's only 7 planets because I just destroyed Uranus. Party anthems are kind of cute. Yeah, they're kind of cute. This is just some videos I liked today, but it's not gonna let me do it good. Let's see which one this is. Come on. That's no good. What is this? I like some weird shit. All right, this is probably this one's funny. All right, actually, this one's not. It's been we've been off for about a month, I guess, and I've been thinking about changing up this show a little bit anyway. Did you guys like me reading some somewhat off-putting news articles during the show? I'm trying to do a little more entertainment kind of stuff too, but because the videos are fine, but it seems like we just keep playing the same people over and over again. So what I'd like you to do, if you can, just let me know what kind of stuff you want to see on the show. If you want to see more videos like we've been doing, we could go back to doing that. I try to do find a wide variety of things for people to watch. That being said, you know, people's tastes change, things change, and things change rapidly these days too, and not so much for the good. The off-putting news. Yeah, I guess not off-putting, but, you know, a little different. You know what I mean? Because I see these things during the week and I'm like, man, that would be something that'd be fun on the Secret Show to watch or to look at. Let me see. Look at something over here. I guess that's about it. I guess we could end with the solid JJ. I don't mean to shortchange you this week, but I figured I'd give you a little something, a little something to ease back into the show as we kind of make changes and do different things and stuff. Get this set up correctly. Anytime now would be fun. All right, so this is Solid JJ, and Spider-Man is broke as shit. Damn, what is going on with this? Don't be like that. So, Solid JJ, Spidey says, give me some money, motherfuckers. I wants it.
Thanks for the invite, Cap, but if I'd known it was a party, I would have brought snacks.
Sorry, Webhead. The good doctor's just visiting. Yes, I'm just here making sure everything's in order. Everything's peachy, Doc. Thanks again for the assist. Oh, and you should expect your compensation in the mail sometime this week. Anytime.
Wait, he gets paid?
Now on the business.
Right.
So, how you been, Spider-Man? I see you've made some amazing friends.
Yeah, they're quite amazing. They're, you know what? I couldn't help it over here. Might be weird, but it's Strange. You guys are paying Strange?
You know, I don't know if we should really talk about this.
Right. No, I get it, but, like, it's just, why him?
Well, if you must know, last week he helped us fight the living laser.
Well, that's odd, because I was there, too.
Right, but see, Dr. Strange here is an honorary Avenger. Exactly.
Wait, then what am I?
Well, you're a friend of the Avengers. Honorary Avengers get paid, friends don't. That's it. I never knew money was so important to you, Spider-Man.
Yeah, easy for you to say. You live in a mansion. My amazing friends are my fucking roommates. Our greatest enemy is New York rent.
Could we please talk about this later?
Right. Sorry, sir. Go ahead.
Okay, as I was saying, we need... Chanda, the she-devil, what are you doing here? Oh, is it Saturday already? All right, well, I'll go get your cash for you.
Wait, you pay her?
Well, of course, she helps us navigate the Savage Lands. She's an ally of the Avengers.
Wait, so why aren't you paying me?
You're a friend of the Avengers, and she's an ally of the Avengers. Different words have different meanings.
Does she even understand money?
We're pretty sure she eats.
What the fuck?
Well, how's it any different than you spending money on food? She just cuts the middleman.
Honorary friend, Allie, whatever. Can I just join the Avengers? Wait, what about us? What about us? His amazing friends isn't a team. It's a social group.
Look, I'm sorry, but it doesn't work like that.
I've gone to space for you guys. I've gone to other universes for you guys. And this whole time you've been paying everyone else but me?
You know, Spider-Man, when we first met, you told me you were never in it for the money, but it was all about the responsibility.
I said that when I was in high school. I was a fucking idiot. I don't know how long you've been frozen, but the economy hasn't been doing so fucking great.
That's a good point. Have you looked at the stock market?
You know what? Let's just forget it. All right. Can we wrap this up? I gotta get back home in time to make sure my Aunt May's still breathing.
All right, look, so last time we paid Shauna, she just went straight to town with it. Just ate the whole fucking thing.
Huh?
Well, what she thought was a nickel was actually, in fact, Ant-Man. So currently we have an opening on the team.
Wait, really? That's great. Wait, a second ago you said I couldn't join.
Well, yes, the invite wasn't just to you, Spider-Man. It was also to his amazing friends. And more specifically, we were hoping Firestar would like to join the team.
Ah, sweet, yeah. Cool.
Wait, what?
Sorry, we just kind of thought it'd be in poor taste to hire on a bug guy immediately after Ant-Man did it. Before spitting into.
No, wait, come on, Firestar. The amazing friends. Come on, you can't leave the group.
Nah,
come on.
I don't think so. I'm good.
Fuck. Hey, Pete, I'm sorry the Avengers thing didn't work, but I do know another team that might be able to help. Hey, so I know I'm not really a mutant, but do you guys have any openings on the team?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Oh, cool. So what do you guys do around here?
We just kind of fuck each other and die, normally in that order.
Does it pay?
No, but you could have land and this mutant Israel thing we're doing.
Okay, never mind. Hey!
The mutant Israel shit. Ooh! Oh boy. Peter Parker, class warrior. Exactly. So Bazinga, according to YouTube, comes out as Indians. Okay. Well, maybe they like third. Was it Oh shit, I can't remember the one with Bazinga in it. Kenosha. Bless you. All right, I've held you captive long enough. The ransom money has arrived, so now I'll be letting you go. I've already sent the proof of life videos out, so everybody's happy. You're free to go this evening. Yeah, so just kind of dipping the toe in this week. I'll be a lot more prepared next week. Also, gonna try to work in a Mundus Ultra episode somewhere in the mix. Talk about some weird shit like Bigfoots and stuff. Only I don't know what we'll be talking about. Probably all this fireball stuff that's going on. A whole bunch of fireballs around the world. So it's a great little time to sit around and talk with friends about like weird shit in the world, instead of always the sad shit like we tend to do. So, anywho, I appreciate everybody hanging out, coming out this evening. If you're new to this nonsense, please like, share, and subscribe. We also have mutual aid links down below in the description. If you can't afford to donate, if you could share those out, that would be cool. Also, if you like this garbage, obey the chicken, because the chicken is your Lord and Master and will follow you till the end of your days until you like, share, and subscribe. And then and only then will the chicken give you peace and let you die and go to Valhalla or wherever the hell you go after you leave this bullshit. Thank you, everyone. Kate says this was fun. Don't work hard for Friday night. Let's just check in and laugh. Yeah. Like I said, this is kind of an ease back in kind of thing. When I don't do the show for a month, I tend to forget how to do it. So I have to kind of remember that kind of shit. But it's fun. Because with this show, the secret show, we can do basically whatever we want. So, we're going to probably start doing a suggestion night. You guys just throw some comments in the chat, and then we'll find videos that correspond with it. That kind of thing should be fun. In the meantime, thank you. Love to each and every one of you. Stay safe. Use your critical thinking skills. Stay out of the clique. Stay out of the bubbles. And once you know what's going on in the world, it's scary. It sucks, but it is better to know than to not know, because, you don't want to be caught unawares. But it kind of helps to be able to sleep at night sometimes. So, anywho, love you. Y'all be good, and I'll see you when I see you. Actually, I'll be back Wednesday with Lainey for the Undercurrent. Be sure to check out that show. We do some good news you can use kind of stuff. We have some guests on that come on. We have some good conversations. Good community as always that comes out, and good smart chat, just like we have here. We always have all kinds of smarties in the chat. So makes me feel a lot better knowing knowledgeable people are watching this show to keep me on the straight and narrow. So take care of yourselves. Love you. I'll see you Wednesday, and we'll be back next week with this show. And of course, Morning Extra on Friday morning too. Peace out, y'all. Love you.
There can be only one.
Yeah!